Hey, how's it going? Hey, I just want to share a quick something with you. 1 Timothy 4:14 says, "Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on of hands by the presbytery." And then 15 says, "Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all." 16 says, "Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee." 2 Timothy 1 and 6 through 7, Paul kind of repeats what he was saying to Timothy about neglecting not the gift, and he goes on to say, God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. So when you neglect not the gift, or if you're neglecting the gift because of fear of what people will say, fear of what people will do, fear of how they'll react to you, fear of you being rejected, God did not give us the spirit of fear. So you have to know that that's an outside force, not conducive to whatever the spirit is telling you to do. But he's given us the spirit of power and authority over those things that's telling us that we can't do it, and of love, so we can give somebody something lovingly and not have to shove it down their throat or do it with any kind of hatred or malice in our heart, and a sound mind. We don't have to worry about being drifting to and fro, because if you think about it, you have Satan telling you not to do what God is saying and to do things that are no good for you. You have God telling you to do things that will help you, encourage you, help others. And then you have your flesh who doesn't care whether it's something good or something bad. It just wants to be pleased. So you got three masters trying to tell you something, but you can only obey one of them. You can only obey one. If you're saying that you're living for God but not doing what he's saying do, then you're really not obeying him. That's kind of like a part-time love. And God requires our whole heart. The scripture says to give thyself wholly to the gifts, meaning completely give yourself over and do what it's saying do. You can't be taking instruction from outside forces. So if you wonder why you feel out of control, it's because you are. If anybody has three bosses telling them three different things, none of it matches, none of it goes with the other, is contrary to the other, you are out of control. It can feel like everything's going crazy to you because you're hearing so many different things, but when you obey that one, it cancels out all the others. Whatever they say, it does not matter. My boss, the authority over me, said to do this, and this is what I'm doing. What you're saying doesn't matter. What you're saying is drowned out because I'm not going to pay any attention to you. And then the definition of neglect is failure to act, to care for, fail to care for properly. And it says that neglect is often an act of omission, which is not doing something, rather than an act of commission, which is doing something that is harmful. So it's the things that you're not doing that causes you to neglect. And if you think about it, neglecting physically your muscles, you can cause atrophy, which is the wasting away of your muscle. It reduces the strength. It doesn't grow properly. You can't care for yourself properly because now your muscles are hindered. And if you think about it, if you do not exercise the gift that God has given to you, now it's weak. I think about when I was young, I would do cartwheels and all kinds of things and wouldn't be scared to do it because I trusted that I was strong enough to do it. Not even really knowing that that's what it was. But I trusted that if I did a cartwheel, I was going to be fine. Y'all, I am 45, 46. My bad. I turned 46 in January. I am 46 now. I get to thinking about stuff before I do it now. And some of that is lack of muscle control and muscle strength, which I'm working on, y'all. I'm working on that. I'm trying to do better. But I think about, I can't do that. I'm going to fall. I be done broke something. I think about it now. like it's in my head. But it's all because I've neglected the muscles that are needful in some of the situations. And just think about if you're neglecting the gift that God has within you, that He placed within you to accomplish some things, to do some things, not only for yourself, but to help other people. When you neglect those gifts, you're not as sure about them. But when you do them, even when the fear comes, when you do them anyway, you get more and more used to it, and it comes like secondhand. Like this is second nature. I can do this with my eyes closed. But you have to not neglect it to get to that point. Y'all, that's all I got. I hope that helps somebody. Y'all have a great rest of the day. Love y'all.